and slow, echoing beat stood out. It appeared in the film Lost in Translation, gaining new fans. This track highlighted their softer side beneath the noise. It remains their most recognizable and enduring song. 5. Which band famously influenced their feedback-heavy sound? A. The Velvet Underground. B. The Clash. C. U2. Answer: A. The Velvet Underground. The Jesus and Mary Chain were heavily inspired by the Velvet Underground. They admired Lou Reed's dark lyrics and noisy minimalism. This influence shaped their raw, stripped-down aesthetic. Both bands embraced distortion as an emotional tool. That legacy echoes through the shoegaze and indie rock genres. 6. What incident happened during one of their early gigs? A. A guitar caught fire. B. They were arrested. C. A riot broke out. Answer: C. A riot broke out. Their early gigs were chaotic, often ending in violence or shutdowns. At one infamous London show, a riot broke out due to delays and volume. Fans smashed equipment and the band became notorious overnight. This cemented their image as unpredictable and dangerous. It also brought them tons of media attention, both good and bad. 7. Which of these themes is most common in their lyrics? A. Space travel. B. Teenage angst and heartbreak. C. Political protest. Answer: B. Teenage angst and heartbreak. Their songs focus on love, isolation, pain, and youthful frustration. The emotional weight is buried under waves of distortion and feedback. This contrast made their sound feel both intimate and aggressive. Their lyrics connected deeply with misunderstood teens worldwide. They turned vulnerability into sonic rebellion. End of part 1. Stick around, part 2 is coming up and it only gets deeper. If you've made it this far, you're clearly not just a casual listener. Let's keep going. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. You survived the sonic storm of part 1. Now it's time to dive even deeper into the legacy of the Jesus and Mary Chain. Can you handle more noise, myths, and melancholy? Let's continue. 8. What genre is the Jesus and Mary Chain often credited with inspiring? A. Britpop. B. Shoegaze. C. Pop punk. Answer: B. Shoegaze. Their wall of sound approach laid the groundwork for shoegaze. They inspired bands like My Bloody Valentine and Ride. Shoegaze borrowed their reverb-heavy, dreamy guitar textures. Their emotional detachment became a staple of the genre. They didn't just play music, they created a movement. 9. Which album marked a major shift toward a more electronic sound? A. Darklands. B. Stoned and Dethroned. C. Monkey. Answer: C. Monkey. Released in 1998, Monkey explored more experimental production. It mixed guitars with programmed drums and synth elements. The album reflected internal tension within the band. Despite mixed reviews, it showed their willingness to evolve. It remains one of their most divisive and personal records. 10. Who featured on the duet Sometimes Always? A. Debbie Harry. B. Hope Sandoval. C. Scarlett Johansson. Answer: B. Hope Sandoval. Hope Sandoval of Mazzy Star sang on Sometimes Always. Her haunting voice contrasted beautifully with Jim Reed's. The duet became a standout track on Stoned and Dethroned. It showed the band's softer, more melodic side. Fans praised its tender, melancholic charm. 11. What makes their live shows legendary? A. Elaborate stage visuals. B. Extended solos. C. Minimal lighting and maximum volume. Answer: C. Minimal lighting and maximum volume. Their gigs are known for being loud, dark, and atmospheric. They often play with little lighting, shrouding the stage in mystery. This created a moody, immersive experience for the audience. It emphasized the emotional weight of their music. Fans say it's more like being consumed than entertained. 12. Which film helped revive their popularity in the 2000s? A. Donnie Darko. B. Lost in Translation. C. 500 Days of Summer. Answer: B. Lost in Translation. The final scene of Lost in Translation features Just Like Honey. This introduced their sound to a whole new generation. The song's inclusion sparked renewed interest in their catalog. It perfectly matched the film's dreamy, melancholic mood. This moment became iconic for both film and music lovers. 13. What happened to the band in 1999? A. They won a Grammy. B. They broke up. C. They released a live album. Answer: B. They broke up after years of tension. The Reed brothers split in 1999. Creative differences and personal issues boiled over. The breakup marked the end of an intense, turbulent era. Fans were devastated, but their legacy was intact. They reunited years later, proving noise never truly dies. 14. What's the band's approach to fame? A. Embrace it. B. Mock it. C. Avoid it. Answer: C. Avoid it. The band has always distanced themselves from mainstream fame. They prefer artistic integrity over commercial appeal. This refusal to compromise kept their music pure and raw. They cultivated a cult following that remains loyal today. For them, mystery was always more powerful than popularity. End of part 2. You made it through the feedback and fuzz. Respect. Drop your score in the comments, share this with your fellow alt-rock fans, and subscribe for more deep dives into legends like The Jesus and Mary Chain. This has been Trivia Clips, signing off with distortion and devotion.